Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. While the government officials are generally quiet over some certain things, I guess they're trying to brainstorm and see how they can weather these particular issues that is actually so heavy, weighing down on them very seriously over what is going on in Nigeria, Mazinam, the Kano media outrages and all that. But while they're at it, Lai Mohammad have decided, to speak up. When he speaks up, his own is always on the other side. Before we go to the newspaper to find out what Lai Mohammed is telling Nigerians, telling the whole world what is going on, about what is happening. Don't forget, he's actually in charge of the media. And before we go to this, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Where the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammad, has alleged that the government is suffering from constant media bullying. My God, this is serious. Well, let's find out exactly what he meant. Though he agreed that the media, as the fourth estate of the realm, should be partners in policy and advancement to the government, it has become so powerful. Speaking on Tuesday during one of his sessions at the Nigerian Economic Summit, the minister who spoke on the topic Fourth Estate, holding power accountable, said, while in many countries of the world the media worries about government bullying, the reverse is the case in Nigeria. He urged the media practitioners to continue to discharge their constitutional roles as watchdog of the society with fairness. I like that word, fairness. It makes a lot of sense when that word fairness is inculcated. Let's continue. He said, and I quote him, "Let me start by saying that the media is indispensable," that's nice, "in building a viral democracy, especially by holding power accountable." I also like that word power, or those words, power accountable, the phrase power accountable. Let's continue. He said so. This much was recognized by the framers of our constitution, in which the role of the media is ambiguous. Section 22 of the 1999 constitution is clear on this role. The press, radio, television, and other agencies of the mass media to at all times be free to uphold the responsibility and accountability of the government to the people. The watchdog role of the media is globally acknowledged, more so in an advanced democracies. The Nigerian press has a rich history of holding power accountable. This is not surprising, considering that the Nigerian press is one of the most vibrant in the world. Yes, I didn't say that as a joke. Our experience as a government confirms this assertion. Whereas in many countries, the press is worried about being bullied by the government, here in Nigeria, it is the government that has to contend with endless bullying by the press. We'll discuss that when we're analyzing this, but let's continue with what he said. The minister also provided some discussions, or rather some suggestions, which will make the role of the media in the society more impactful as it should be. In his view, partisanship, sycophancy, and others should be done away with by media practitioners. This concern is due to a number of factors. One is bias. For example, there's a national television station here in this country that has as one of its anchors a partisan, a non-opposition party man. Yes, the said anchor is also a journalist, he said. I don't know if he's referring to Sowore, but he didn't mention names. But what kind of objectivity can we expect from such an anchor? No matter how professional he seeks to be, his partisanship will always be a blur. Can such an anchor or his medium be trusted to objectively hold power accountable? Another is the increasing propensity of the media in Nigeria to undermine their watchdog role today. It is not uncommon to have media organizations hold annual award ceremonies. In most cases, their awardees are top officials of the same government they are supposed to hold accountable. Such awards include governor or governors of the year, minister or ministers of the year, politician or politicians of the year. Let's even forget the fact that the criteria for giving such award are dubious. This is serious. At best, let's forget that some of these awardees support the awarding organization in one form or the other, especially during the awards. To what extent can such media organization hold the awardees, most of them top officials of government at all levels, accountable? Is this not antithetical to the watchdog role prescribed for press in the Constitution? Lai Mohammad further pointed out the challenges of fake news and how easy it has become to spread such with advent of social media. He called for professionalism at all times in the media works, unlike traditional media where gatekeepers ensure proper scrutiny of what goes out. Most of these papers churn out the news that is neither verified nor balanced. Can can you be a watchdog when you're a dog of fake news? Mohammed noted that the media must engage in its self-scrutiny in order to remove those things that inhibit its ability to perform its constitutional role. Well, to a great extent, he made a lot of sense in so many things. We're going to quickly look at them and analyze them critically. Okay, let's start with the first one he mentioned. The fact that some media personnel or some media organize some organizations make some awards ceremonies and award some politicians who have very questionable character. I cannot forget, I won't mention names now, I cannot forget a particular senator who that particular week was seen bullying, harassing a woman in a shop. I think a woman or a man also, but in a shop due to some issues. In fact, he actually used one of his orderlies to achieve this aim. A lot of slaps went into that video. It went viral. Nigerians, there was an outcry on social media concerning that. 2 weeks after that incident, they called the same senator and awarded him for excellent service delivery. Even his constituency, we've not seen anything he did in the constituency so far. As in, we've not seen anything so spectacular. Sometimes they will have the mind, our senators sometimes have the mind, they will put wooden bridge. During the pandemic, they were bringing out a container, a bucket with soap and water that people should wash their hand. That was their constitutional rule they did, and they brought media to snap picture for such mediocrity. Now, on that ground, you should now see that Lai Mohammad, Alhaji Lai Mohammad, is correct. But you see on that part, on the fact that the Nigerian media is bullying the Nigerian media is bullying the government. Well, I may, respectfully disagree on that, in the sense that sometimes the level of corruption in this country is almost to the point that you're wondering, can this level of corruption exist in the country? It's not possible. It looks impossible. It looks almost as if it's a mirage. It can't be. How can corruption now be in billions? We hear of corruption in millions. In maybe the next stage we'll be hearing is in trillions. And the media brings that to the public. Would you call that bullying? Nigerians are tired of hearing the level of corruption and looting of our hard-earned resources in billions. Sometimes they write ambiguous budgets that the next year budget, you still see that in a higher dimension. And the media reports that. Would you call that bullying? That's like watchdog. So you now see that to a great extent, the media is needed. Now, if after even the much needed noise that is being made on social media, what role have the government made to see that this particular information being dispensed, the government goes in and curb it? Look at what happened in NDDC and the level of contracts that was executed or monies given and were not executed. They just swept it under the carpet. Nothing has been done till today. And you expect Nigerians to be excited? No, they won't be. These are what we're asking for, accountability. Can we get it? It's not just in talks. Talks may be cheap, but how accountable have we been able to hold our leaders? Let's meet in that conversation. Please no hate.